Welcome to Blazing for Purpose again with Jojo here. I'm excited today to share the 10 things that are not worth your effort. You as a person have a purpose, you have an assignment, you have a calling on your life, and you want to make sure that your energy, your priorities, your investments are going in the right place. We are not here on earth for a very long period of time, and any minute lost, any day lost, that will never come back to you. So you want to make sure that you are prioritizing things that are important, and that your effort, your strength, your energy, your mind, your resources are going in the right place. And so here I'm sharing 10 things that are not worth your effort. The first one is toxic people. And this could be that the person themselves are not toxic, but rather their behavior is toxic. So you want to make sure that you stay away from them, because Proverbs read and said that bad company corrupts good character. And this can be maybe childhood friends or even your family. Nobody deserves to put you down. You are a child of God, created in His own image. God will never put you down. Rather, He calls you to a greater calling. He calls you to a greater purpose. He calls you for so much more, because He has put treasure in you. That's why the Bible says He has put treasure in jars of clay. You are so much more, and no human being deserves to put you down. If you notice that somebody is bringing negative energy in your life, somebody is not adding value to you, somebody is putting you down, discouraging you, you need to stay away from such people. They are not worth your effort. The second thing is people pleasing. You don't have to make everyone happy, and not everybody has to like you. Some of us waste our energy trying to please people, even pleasing them for the wrong reasons. The people that we're even trying to please don't even mean that. They don't even know who you truly are. They don't even care that much. But you're here trying to please them, instead of trying to build yourself, to develop yourself, to be a better you for you and for those around you that literally matter. That's why you need not to invest your effort in pleasing people, because the only end is going to be disappointment. The third thing is meaningless work. We all have jobs, we all have day-to-day jobs, we all have these things you are trying to accomplish in life. But if you're investing your energy in something that really doesn't add value, I know we need the job, sometimes you need a job to pay your bills and all that kind of stuff, but try finding something that really you can find meaning in it, that you find purpose in. Because today some people suffer with depression, anxieties, because they're doing stuff that doesn't have meaning, or they don't even find meaning in it, and so they end up being depressed, being anxious, going through all these sorts of miscomforts and stuff that they end up regretting later. But try to find something that really has meaning, something that makes you happy, something that maybe impacts somebody's life, somebody that contributes to somebody's success, something that inspires, that motivates, something that brings the best out of you. Invest in such a thing. The next thing is excessive guilt. You didn't exercise, didn't do what you said you will do. It's okay. You are already good enough. Guys, you are already good enough, and trying to do all these things to enhance yourself, sometimes you feel guilty because it's really not who you're supposed to be. It's because you're trying to be who you are not called to be, and so you feel guilty about it. Sometimes it's okay. Sometimes you just have to tell yourself it's okay that I didn't do what I said I will do. Sometimes it's okay, and you have to tell yourself it's okay. It's okay. The next thing is perfectionism. So what if you don't do it right? You don't have to do everything perfectly. Imperfect action is always greater than no action. And the other thing is complaining. Some of us complain so much. The children of Israel complained so much while they were being led to the promised land, and that's why their journey took so long. But we have to remember that you gotta be yourself. You don't have to be someone to be liked by people. What can you do to make it better? You don't have to be liked by everybody. The perfect people will love you for who you truly are. You don't have to be all perfect. None of us is perfect. Only God is perfect. Bad content. Watching stuff that makes you feel bad, maybe negative news, bad movies, inappropriate consuming of things from here and there, listening to corrupt talk, profane language, all these things don't add value to you. They are not worth your effort. Believe it or not, they will play out in your mind unconsciously. They will keep repeating themselves because you're training your mind to listen to such things. And guess what? Later, you begin to believe it and they become part of you. And that's what plays out in your life. So they are not worth your effort. Rather, meditate on stuff, as the scriptures say, that like, let your mind think of these things that are pure, that are right, that are worth thanksgiving, that are excellent, that are right. Think of these things, because your mind has to be protected. Your mind, your life literally runs on your mind. So when it's not fed the right things, that's where it plays out negatively in your life, and it affects both your mental, your physical, your emotions, your feelings. It affects that. But when you consume stuff that is right, that is pure, that is right, it radiates in your face, even shows in your appearance that you are literally a light, as we are called to be a light into this world. And the last thing is social media. You know, with social media today, where we post a lot of stuff and we actually we base our lives on the likes we get, on the comments we get, on who liked my post, who didn't like my post, who commented, who didn't comment, what did they post, what did they not post. All these things are literally affecting our lives, and we do not need to invest our effort in them. Because do you need to get approval from people? You don't need to get approval from people. Sometimes the approval we are even looking for is not even valid. It's not even worth the effort. And so chasing likes is never a good thing, because your life is not literally based on likes. I know that the right people will like you for who you are. And remember what you let in, because it says a garbage in, garbage out. What you put in the inside of you will affect what happens on the outside of you. So make sure that you are putting your effort in the right place. You're investing in the right things for your mind, for your heart, for your soul, for your eyes, for your ears. You gotta hear the right thing. You gotta see the right thing. You have to meditate on the right thing, because this kind of energy plays out in your life. Now remember that God calls us to certain principles too. He calls us to righteousness, to purity, to self-control, to godliness, to patience, to perseverance. He calls us to bear the fruits of the Holy Spirit. And that is what should be radiating from our lives. That is where our effort should be invested. That our effort should be invested in the fruits of the Holy Spirit, to make sure that we are producing the right fruits, and that we can multiply for even others to see and experience the God, the Jesus that is within ourselves. I hope this helps you throughout your day as you think about these 10 things. And remember to subscribe, share with a friend, and drop a comment right there. I love reading your comments, and share your wisdom too as well. See you next time. Subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Jojo here. Bye-bye.